2 months of competition has led to this, the challenger, giving the guillotine to each and every opponent they faced in the lower bracket. Give it up for Carmine Core! In the top lane, Kana! Looking for revenge in the jungle, Yike! Taking down JoJo. We know who's next. Yahoo! The king of a blue bottom lane, Kalis! A champion of the LCS, looking to be a champion of the West, Busio! Their opponents, demons sowing doubt, and all who seek to challenge them, LEC! Jungle, Skumon! The best in the West, Cat! The OG French ADC, Sama! The man dunking on the doubters, LeBron James! Give it up for your finalists and coaches, KC and G2! It all comes down to this. One final best of 5 between the 2 best teams. But this arena, there can be only one. The LEC Finals starts now!
Playing off this pushing bot lane and looking for invades. I don't like it as much though for the later team fights. I think I would have preferred something that has a bit more setup, especially like pairing alongside the Rumble. So I actually thought they might try and go for the vibe, but not going to be the case this time around.
A Fury rounding out the draft. This is not where I was expecting G2's composition to go. I don't think G2 really cared that. Oh, hang on, Arrow.
Arrow down, beat drop, on Corv as well. LeBron pretty tanky for the moment. He's gets a magical journey, but it's not far enough to take him out of harm's way. KC with burst blood. Now Hansama underneath the tower by himself. Kalista takes the tower shot. Ace in the hole coming out as well. Yike will block that one up. Skumon's on his way across. And KC wisely will back out of any further die. Yehu, Noxious Blast for the movement speed, then puts the Miasma down, turns and faces them. A Petrifying Gaze and China Crystal out to follow up. Only hits onto Skumon. Yehu down to a 3rd HP. There's the pillow. Skumon has to flash, but Yike flashes for the chase and brings home the kill. A Capsule LeBron now forced away. A Subjugate on LeBron will chip away at his health bar as well. KC 2k up and 2 kills to the good. That would be 3rd Drake's sole point for them.
I think when you... Oh, there we go.
Hansama has the flash.
I was about to say, when you're starting to burn summoner spells, like...
Of KC. Drake up in 15 seconds time. KC now trying to regain control of this mid lane. Yet to see the top laners too involved. As Kana is here, Temper Fate's going to go down, a trap to follow up, but Skumon dives forward. Here's the hero's entrance, and there's the CC chain onto Kalist. KC overstep, Kana trying to burn through the dogs, but he can't do it. Miasma short of clipping Broken Blade, who dashes away a magical journey from above. And in what is essentially a 4v5 in KC's favor, G2 find a kill.
That cosmic binding from Lebrov was insane. It ends up hitting Kalist in the midst of all those KC members, and the immediate Temper Fate follow-up is perfect for G2.
This is what we were talking about earlier when G2 want to attack in the setup. Rather than just playing that traditional front to back, they catch KC unawares, and most importantly, Yehu wasn't there.
Still a 2,000 gold lead for the men in blue, or black, I guess, in their new kit. To change the name around a little bit as Kalist flashes away. Realm Warp coming in as well as Camp looks for the chase, but Kalist is able to walk out. Temper Fate's going to catch onto the Ash, and now it's Kalist on his lonesome because Bucio's already done for. G2 find 2 more in the mid lane. This KC who will maintain a tower advantage. 3-1 for now. That top lane's going to fall pretty sharpish. Temper Fate going down as Yike comes around the corner and forces Lebrov away. Continues to chop down on him with both in the main and trying to push Lau. Doesn't quite find him, but even through Mikhail's blessing, he can't undo the curse of the chase from Yike. Solo kill for the Trundle.
And it might be a right timing for them right now.
Kana's flash is about to come off cooldown, but it won't be there soon enough. Skumon goes in, they'll lock him against the wall, and now with the Rob chasing around the corner, Caps gets the kill. Great collapse from G2 towards the top side.
Kana's flash did in fact come up just at the right time, just for him to flash into a wall. A big fumble there from Kana, as with that pick, G2 will start off the Baron.
He was all the way down towards the bottom side, hasn't used the TP to get back up here. Baron down to 12,000. Skumon's going to eat some honey fruit, top himself back up. KC trying to get in here, but there's a line of snap traps. They're going to stop their advances. 6k on the Baron now as KC tries to advance. A small avenue for them to get in. Temper Fate's going to land. G2 turn their attentions towards the enemy jungle, and Encore goes through, but Skumon's able to dodge to the side of it. Flash away from Yike, flash away from Broken Blade, but Kalist begins to open up. A hero's entrance becomes only an exit, and he's leaving in a coffin. KC with beautiful team fighting will take the fight and take the Baron alongside.
Send himself back into the frying pan.
Between finishing the Baron and going for the fight. They went for the fight and it was the wrong choice. Now they look for a pick.
Temper Fate, Lebrov trying to get across the wall here with Caps. Bucio there with the Encore. Cuts out the Caps. Mikhail's away from Lebrov. Caps able to walk out. Kana comes in from the side as well. Caps and Lebrov will have to walk the long way back around to their tower. Mid lane tier 2 is going to fall. Caps does have the Realm Warp here, and they'll turn their attentions across towards Kana, who doesn't have a flash. Hound's pursuit in, equalizer down, arrow dodge to the side, and Kana will fall to the dogs.
I mean, Cops is in a good spot for the Realm Warp, but Broken Blade is here as well.
Summer's not with them right now. Broken Blade has to flash away from Miasma. Yike steps forward. There's the Encore. Only hits onto BB. And equalizer down as well in that small choke point. Broken Blade Justice Punch finds none of it. Skumon tries to dash away, but it's rooted where he stands. And Kalist will find every arrow in his quiver and put them into the back of the dogs. Caps now trying to stand tall underneath this tier 2, but the Realm Warp's going to have to get him away. The gaze of Yahoo is petrifying as Hans Summer falls to the Serpent's Fangs. KC finds 3 and now will push for the tier 2 in top.
So he gets caught in.
Look, Nafi responds faster and Trundle will not be there. I think it's our time to mega send it with ult, okay? Like, just be confident.
We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen the call of the pack onto the back line with the hero's entrance coming in. Yike is now here though. Caps trying to find a flank position as Broken Blade steps forward, and Charcoal is going to go down onto the Galio. Equalizer down as well, but isn't really finding too much of G2. A Temper Fate only lands onto Kana. The Drake is up. Soul is available for KC, and now they'll start it up. Caps forced away towards the top side. KC trying to play in this pocket of vision around this bush.
Keep watching Yehu. Look at his positioning here, right on the forefront, zoning the rest of G2 away.
Yeah, he's doing such a good job. Kana in that bush as well, meaning that G2 just can't step in. Skumon looking for the dash across the back of the pit. Torn out from both Blade. Caps is still in mid. G2 have given up the ghost on the Soul. KC will secure it.
And they put G2 on the back foot right from the start. That Rumble ultimate now coming off cooldown. The Ashe ultimate coming off cooldown. All these ultis getting ready to go as G2's looking for a fight.
KC have to be sure they don't skip steps as Skumon goes in. There's a hero's entrance, but Kalist just steps out of the back of it. Charm onto Broken Blade. Kalist begins to open up, and equalizer in from Kana, who TPs towards the backline. And Yike and Kana are just stopping anyone from G2, saving Broken Blade. KC find another, and now G2 don't have those tools to get in towards the Baron pit.
The equalizer was a red velvet barrier instead this time, denying the follow-up, but G2 survived.
Chased out by Yahoo. Darking Daggers don't hit. Petrifying Gaze doesn't either, but the Twin Fang's enough to take down the Nafiri. G2 were looking for Kana with that Tempered Fate, but they just can't find him. The rest of KC there to back up their top laner.
KC are simply playing the fight better. This comp from G2 is hard to navigate in the 5v5, and KC are taking full advantage of that. Yahoo on the hunt.
Yahoo rocket belts forward, and Caps has no minion wave under the tower to stop the turret's aggression. He flashes the wall and he will escape, but Baron secured. Any way to get into a fight, any way to find a skirmish, any way to pick up a man, it is so patient and sublime to watch, I'll be honest. There's the equalizer, and here's the follow-up. Yike and Yahoo pushing in, and Khan is here to burn them all! A magical journey leads into the fountain, but as he goes, he takes G2 with him. Caps and Hansama are sitting in the death realm, and all they can do is watch as KC, with an almost perfect performance in terms of patience and team fighting, just absolutely decimate the reigning champs of the LEC. This was a message, and it has been well sent. KC just sweep away G2 in game one.
An impressive performance from KC. Great patience. It looked a little scary when they were getting picked off, but their play around the Baron was the key deciding moment. Great game from them. Let's hear what the analysts have to say.